Come on in, fam. This light over here isn't on, brother. This is on. Come on in, fam. Y'all know what we do when we come in. We do what? We share. We hit that share button. So, come on in. We're going to have a very powerful session today. As always, I'll let you guys know that, hey, we're going to have a very powerful session, right? Because it's going to be powerful. We're going to be dealing with being covert and going in and removing emotional scars. Of course, you guys know that I've been breaking out some of my weapons. I have another weapon for you today. Come on in, fam. We're going to put some more work in. How about that? We're going to take the opportunity to share. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for being here. Right? Thank you for sharing your Saturdays with us. Yeah, of course. Yes, I am your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Yes. Welcome into the truth session. Come on, fam. Welcome to my world. Come on, walk with me. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Jamal. Go ahead and hit that share button, family. I can see a few of you guys right now, but I'll get everybody shouted out in just a few minutes. Listen, we're going to do some more work. We're going to do some more inner work, but we're going to do it covertly. We're going to have a covert operation. We're going to be stealth today with what we're going to do. I'm going to quickly run us through what we refer to as indirect hypnosis to let you know. Remember, I shared with you all that you can't fix something if you don't know what has been done to you, right? So I'm going to reveal information to you. Listen, I'm about to put you up on game for free. All I ask you to do is donate. I'm about to put you up on game that'll cost you thousands of dollars. Right? I'm going to show you the psychological game that's being played on you, me, and us if we're not woke. I'm about to give it to you. Free game. Tell somebody they need to tune in. Come on, family. It's flowing. The energy is already flowing. Come on. I'm just taking an opportunity right now to share. Oh, it's flowing, fam. It's flowing. Woo! The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby's out on location. Songbird, KD is out on location. So me and the Prince of Peace is holding it down in the truth session today, baby. Yeah, we about to make it do what it do. It's the true session, baby. It's the true session, baby. I'm sharing from multiple places, family. Bear with me. Bear with me, fam. Y'all know how we got to do this. Come on here. This is the place where your thoughts really matter and they really count. Oh, yeah. Y'all come on in here. We about to do some work up in here. Woo, yeah, we about to do some work. I got another weapon, and we're going to cut away some things. There's some emotional scars that they're using techniques to tap into us and control us with. But today, I promise you, the Cosmic Commander is going to remove them if you open yourself up for it. Woo! Yeah. Come on, family, hit that share button. Yes, of course, I understand this is your Saturday, and I know those Saturdays are very busy. But all I need is 60 minutes. Give me 60 minutes. I may not even take the entire 60 minutes today. Give me 60 minutes. Come on in, fam. Yeah. We're going to do some awesome work today. I promise some very powerful things are going to happen for you. Some of you, you've been doing shadow work. And in that shadow work, people will convince you that only you can do it. But I guarantee you that there are those that are divine enough to be able to come along and help us along our journey, to help us with our task, to alleviate certain things that have been controlling our lives, that has been triggering us. There are those that can come along and divinely use some authority and power to help us. Oh, you're in the true session, baby. You are with the host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, baby. And we're about to make some supernatural things happen. We ain't about to make nothing, but we're about to make something supernatural happen. Oh, come on. 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 I see you, JJ. Hey, Lavelle. Hey, Crystal. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Everybody good? Go ahead, hit that share button. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead on and we're going to set this frequency. We're going to go ahead and set this frequency, fam. And we're going to move on into the session. We call the true session to order, the universe, the almighty ones, even our Yah and Wah, Yemaya. We call all divine ones to order. The readers, the seers, the hearers, the feelers, the counselors, the coaches, the scholastic ones. We call you to order. Greetings, family. Ubuntu, Inotep, Abaragani, Amani Kaka, Amani Dada, Hola, Bonjour, Ni hao ma, Konnichiwa, Assalamu alaikum. Shalom alaikum. Greetings, fam. Greetings. Welcome into the truth session. Yes, I'm your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Yes, just a button reminder for those of you that haven't had an opportunity yet to catch us in Wind Down Wednesday, the podcast at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Facebook Live, Wind Down Wednesdays. Catch us there, where you can have open conversation, right? Now, welcome on into the truth session. And we're going to be dealing with this covert operation. And those of you that have been with us on this journey, you'll know that I've been helping you and helping me and helping us do some work. I broke out some of my weapons, some of my katana blades. I have another weapon that I'm going to break out today, but it's going to be covert. But before we get into that, here's what I want to do. I want to drop some information on you. All right? Remember what I shared with you guys some time ago, right? Let me put this quote out here again for you guys, and then we're going to move into this. Yes, greetings, Crystal. And then we're going to move into this, all right? Well, you guys should be familiar with it. Let me just read it to you. And then I'm going to post something else for you so we can go ahead and get into this. Here's what I stated for you guys. Remember this, right? You cannot undo what has been done unto you until you have been made aware that something or someone has accessed and distorted your memory with artificial programming. that you've been tampered with. I've been tampered with. We've been tampered with. Someone has inserted something within us that is not our normal thought processes, and they are controlling us with it. But I submit to you that we're going to cut away, as we've been doing. We've been cutting cords, right? We've been cutting away relationships. We've been doing a number of things. If you all hadn't been here, you may want to go back after this session and look at some of the other sessions and be brought up to speed. But we were doing some very powerful movements that sent you the energy that you need to move along in your journey. All right? Okay. Everybody good? It's Saturday. Okay. JP, take me to the meditation round. We're going to get ready to go to meditation round, fam. Here's what I want you all to do. Come on, we're getting ready to stimulate our pineal gland so that we can open up and receive the information that is going to be released. The information is going to be powerful. We're going to do covert movements today, in here today, for you, for me, and for us. But I want you to breathe with me. I need you to get in a moment and breathe with me so that we can align. We've set our frequency. Now we're going to align ourselves. And I need you to breathe with me. I need you to listen to me. Take it down just a little bit for me, Prince of Peace. I need you to listen to what I'm doing. Can you all hear that vibration? I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling with a vibration. I'll do it again for you. I'm going to inhale and then I'm going to release with my mouth closed. Right? Okay. Here we go. Listen, I'm inhaling. Y'all hear that? Okay. That's similar to the Om. The Om is you hear that vibration? That is the very vibration of the universe, the Om. And interesting enough, women, if y'all don't know, that's the sound that your egg make. The ovum makes the sound of the Om. When the sperm strikes the egg, it makes the Om sound. Why am I doing this? So that we can align and open up. Come on here. And we can get to those emotional scars, the hurt that we buried deep, the wounds that we buried deep within us. The vibrations can take us there, and the vibrations protect us. from the pain that was caused. So with me, inhale. Now release it. Okay, again with me, inhale. Release. Can you all feel that vibration? Hey, Delphina. Can y'all feel that vibration? Let me know if you can feel that vibration. Hit them emojis for me. One more time, and we're going to move into another movement. One more time. Come on with me. Inhale. Now release. There we go. Yes, yes, I can feel the release. I can feel the release. Come on, y'all. Now, let me drop some information on you, and then we're going to do some work up in here. I'm going to do some precision cutting today. I have another weapon. Let me put this out here for you guys, and then we're going to move along. I'm not going to hold you long. All I ask for is 60 minutes. Okay, now, what I want to deal with, remember we're dealing with Erickson, Highland. We're dealing with Erickson, right? Now, what I want to bring you all into is what they've been doing to us. This is called an indirect technique. And remember, we're dealing with hypnosis. Now, before I bring you into that, let me give you a requisite before I go into that. Have you all heard of the drink called Hypnotic? There's a drink called Hypnotic, right? You can purchase that drink. That drink, incidentally, guess where it comes from? It comes from France, and it's made at a distillery called Heaven Hills. Stick with me. I'm going to take this up for you. Remember, I shared with you all, you can't fix something if you don't know that something has been done to you. So let me put you up on game. Let me give you some information in terms of what's been happening to us. So they introduced this drink called Hypnotic. So let me break it down to you, what they've been doing to us with this particular drink. Y'all ready? Okay. Now, the Hypnotic is made of fruit juice, vodka, and cognac. Now, what they've done is they took a white and a dark or a brown and mixed it together. So what does that sound like to you? That sounds like what? Race mixing. They're mixing things together. And then it has also in it what? Fruit juices. Fruity, things that are what? Fruity, that makes you what? Fruity, or that makes you a little loose. Make you a little loose in the head, make you a little fruity. Now, when you look at France, it's coming from France. But if you study and understand the etymology of the word France, you'll understand that France means to be free to express yourself. So they're sending a drink from France that's going to cause you to be fruity, a little fruity, so you can what? Express yourself. Isn't that what's happening in the theater out there now? That everyone is what? Expressing themselves. However they feel, whatever they think, they're just what? Expressing themselves. And a lot of it is a what? A little fruity. Y'all know how we, a little fruity. You know what I mean? Okay. So now, when you look at the word cognac, look at this. I'm breaking this down for you, hypnotics, because we're dealing with what? Hypnosis. This is important. All things are interrelated and connected. You just have to know how to what? Connect the dots. When you look at the word cognac, look at what it means. It means knowledge, to be noble, to be elegant, to be intelligent, to have logical reasoning, and to be intuitive, to be graceful. And check this out. It means to be a seer. Cognac, that which you drink, it's a what? A spirit. Look at what this cognac spirit is. So, if they're bringing you under hypnosis, what are they going to be dealing with? They're going to attack your knowledge base. They're going to attack your nobility or what? Your character. They're going to attack what? Your elegance, so that you would no longer be arrogant, but you will be, how are we dressing now? Okay. They removed the elegant dressing to what? Whole dressing. Y'all know what we're doing. Come on now. Let's be real. Right? You are no longer dressing elegantly. We're dressing like hoes. Come on now. If you're going to get that release, you got to see what I'm saying to you. No, I'm not beating up on you. I'm just giving you some information. You can decide. I'm just giving you the information. Now, so also it's attacking what? Your intelligence. It makes you less than intelligent. You begin to make what? Unintelligible choices and decisions. When you're under the influence of hypnosis or under the influences of that spirit. Logical reasoning, what is it attacking? It's attacking your ability to be logical in your reasoning and make the right choice. Hypnotic, this is this drink, hypnotic. It also means to be intuitive. So what is it trying to do? It's trying to dull down your God ability and senses and capabilities. It's trying to dull it down, right? So that you won't have the ability to see what is being done, okay? Also, it means to be graceful. It means to be graceful, to have that level of grace that's inviting, where you know how to entreat people. You have that drawing power, that charisma on how to treat people. So what is happening? It is being what? Attacked. Through what? Hypnosis. To what? To control you. All right, so let us move on. So remember, I told you that the drink hypnotics is a mixture of cognac and what? Vodka. What is vodka? Vodka is made from water. Water holds what? Memory. Water holds memory. Also, water has the ability to take on the shape of whatever you put it in. If you put water in a bowl, it'll take on the shape of a bowl. If you put water in a bottle, it'll take on the shape of that bottle. Whatever you put water in, it'll take on the shape of it. So what is water used for? To shape and frame and mold. Water. Now, when you look at vodka, what vodka is made from is from potatoes. Now, the original reason as to why they made vodka was that vodka was a medicinal element. It was for medicinal purposes. That's what vodka was for. It was a medicine. So now they've mixed it in a drink. They mixed it together to create a hypnotic state where you can be controlled. Where what? Where your senses can be controlled, your knowledge, how you present yourself, your nobility to degrade you is being attacked. Your elegance, your intelligence, your logical reasoning, your intuitive capabilities, your gracefulness, and your seeing ability. They're mixing it up, creating confusion. Now, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let me repost this. Let me repost this. Now, what they're using when they do this, what they're using is what we refer to as indirect techniques. Indirect. Let me read this to you. I put it out there so you can put it in your eye gates. Let me read this to you. Where classical hypnosis is authoritative and direct and often encounters resistance in the subject, Erickson's approach is permissive. Listen to that. Permissive. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. Permissive, accommodating, and indirect. Permissive, you know what that means, that you permit it, you allow it to happen, you give it permission for it, right? So, for example, where a classical hypnotist may say, you are going into a trance, an Ericksonian hypnotist would be more likely to say, you can comfortably learn how to go into a trance. Look at that, that's indirect. The authoritative hypnotist that you normally deal with tell you exactly what they're saying to you. You can go into a trance. Boom, go into a trance. But an Ericksonian is going to use an indirect process because what they don't want to run into is resistance. They don't want you to resist the command. Right? This is what's happening to us. Just follow me. I'm going to take it up for you. Just follow me. Hey, Vanessa. Just follow me. I'm going to take it up for you. Okay, let me do that again for you. Where classical hypnosis is authoritative and direct and often encounters resistance in the subject, Erickson's approach is permissive, accommodating, and indirect. For example, where a classical hypnotist may say, you are going into a trance, an Ericksonian hypnotist would be more likely to say, you can comfortably learn how to go into a trance. What did he just do? He just asked for your permission. Permissible. Just ask for your permission to guide you where I really want you to go. Where the authoritative one is telling you where I want you to go, which oftentimes leads to resistance. You're going to resist the hypnosis. The Ericksonians, they're going to use indirect techniques. And this is how the media does us. They're using indirect techniques. The government is using indirect techniques. Those that are selling products to you are using indirect techniques so that they can cast a spell upon you. Hypnosis is nothing more than spells. You're being held spellbound. They're captivating your thoughts with your thought to get you entangled with your own thought so that you can't think your way out of your own thought. Oh, stick with me. I'm going to talk to you. I can help you. We're going to deal with something today. We're going to get to those emotional scars that allow them to continue to hypnotize us. Because we figure that, you know what, I got this trigger and it keeps triggering. Well, something has been done to you, been done to me, been done to us. And it is now time for us to take back our minds and cast down those spells that they've casted upon us. There are spells that have been casted upon us. All right? Stick with me. Stick with me. And if you just come in the room, please, for you, for me, and for us, hit that share button. Okay? Now, look at this. Let me put this out here for you guys. I'm putting y'all up on game that will cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm putting you up on game for free. All I ask you to do is donate to the truth section. No one else is going to teach you this because why? They're not in this particular realm. They can't frame it. They can't shape it so that you can really see what's happening to you and what has been carried out upon you so that you can escape it and regain control over your own thought processes. I guarantee you when I'm finished with you here today, you're going to be on a new level, baby. Yeah, a new level. Let me put this out here for you. Stick with me, some good information. This well-researched information, this what's happening. You know what? People don't know what's happening. They don't know it's happening to them. See, I used to be operating in a whole nother realm. And I haven't been in this realm for too long, so people have a tendency to think that I'm brand new. I'm not brand new. This information that I'm giving you all, because you haven't gotten it, I've been dealing with this information for over 20-some years ago. But I'm giving it to you, and I've upgraded it for you so that you can utilize it for you. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Again, you are going into a trance, the authoritative hypnotist would say, but the Ericksonian hypnotist would say, you can comfortably learn how to go into a trance. So, but listen how this father goes. In this way, he provides an opportunity for the subject to accept the suggestion they are most comfortable with at their own pace and with an awareness of the benefits. Look at this. So the way the Ericksonian hypnotist is dealing with you is that they are allowing you to move at your own pace and accepting what resonates with you. Because in your subconscious, I guarantee you, when someone said something, there is something that's going to resonate with you. So if it resonates with you, you're automatically going to sense or feel that there are some benefits that goes along with this. But it's all a trap. It's all a trap to catch your thoughts up, to catch your mind up, to bring your thoughts to a place that you fight against your own thoughts so that you become conflicted within yourself and cognitive dissonance happens within your mind. That things become ambiguous and ambiguity sets in and you can't figure it out. You can't choose between the two simultaneous thoughts that you're having in your mind. One is good and one is not so good. This is what's happening. So when this conflict jumps off within you, you are able to be programmed and controlled. This is what's happening to us. This is what's been happening to us. Until you have been made aware of it, it does not come into your line of sight. Right? The powerful thing about what's happening in the universe right now is that the universe is allowing us to have divine incidents, establishing new relationships that are based off of better promises. Why? Because they have the information that we need. She may have it, I may have it, and we can come together, come on here, and create the energy that's conducive for us to move beyond the ensnares, the traps, the gins that they've been carrying out on us so that we can begin to think again. You think about the average person lacks the ability to really think. Statistics prove that. Statistics say 80% of the people have no idea why they are here, and they have no purpose. 80% of the people. Isn't that something? 12% of the people know why they're here, know that they have a purpose, but they have no power to affect change. They have no power to affect change. So that only leaves what? 3%? 3% of the people are the shakers and movers. 3% of the people are the 3% of the people are the shakers and movers. Those are the people that are mashing the buttons, pushing the buttons, that are controlling you, that are getting you to respond to them because you can't think for yourself. What are they doing? Casting a spell upon you. They're hypnotizing you. So all they got to do now that they can control your thinking is insert a program. All they have to do is suggest something to you, and before you know it, you're acting upon it without even thinking about it. Why? Because you don't have control over your own thinking. You lack the ability to think. Right? Think about it. Y'all with me? Anybody hearing me? I know this might be a bit much for some of you, but it's happening to you. They're doing it to you. Yes, that's right, Stephanie. Whoa, I know, right? They're doing it. This is what they're doing. Right? Okay. Now, let's go on into this. So in this way, he provides an opportunity for the subject to accept the suggestions they are most comfortable with at their own pace and with an awareness of the benefits. And the second thing is that the subject knows they are not being hustled and take full ownership of and participate in their transformation. Look at this. So in the Ericksonian's model, what it is saying is that you realize that you're not being hustled and you're tapping into the benefits of it, but all the while you are, because what's happening is your thought processes are being overtaken. You're having a spell cast upon you to open you up for greater spells, to get into your intuitive realm, to get into your intuitive capabilities, to begin to govern how you see and how you believe and what you think. Brings you right into that religious realm. Y'all with me? We almost finished. We're going to wrap it up. Now, the third thing, look at this. Because the induction takes place during the course of a normal conversation. Note now, a normal conversation. Ericksonian's hypnosis is often known as, listen to this, covert or conversational hypnosis. Listen Listen, listen, listen. Listen. Because the induction takes place during the course of a normal conversation, Ericksonian hypnosis is often known as covert or conversational hypnosis. Covert. What does covert mean? Covert means to be stealth, to be undetected, to move in silence, right? To be sneaky, to be covert in the conversation. In other words, the conversation is leading you to a place where your thoughts can be captivated and overtaken and cause you not to be able to think about your own thoughts that you're having, so you can't think. So hence they're thinking for you because they've cast a spell upon you and inserted a program in you to behave the way they want you to behave, because it deals with your behavior. It deals with your logical ability to choose. Again, it deals with your intuitive capabilities. Deals with your reasoning, your sense of reasoning when you're dealing with hypnosis. Everything in this universe deals with hypnosis, whether you recognize it, realize it, or not, which is why you must wake up and become conscious and guard your mind. Not that you become a victim, and not that you think that everybody is against you, but that you guard your mind so that nothing takes control of your ability to think, that nothing takes away the key of the cognition of your mind, so that you can always jumpstart your thinking, so that you are always ahead of anything that anyone would try to suggest to you. That's you. You're the most powerful being. Okay. Okay. Okay, now watch this. Let me put this out here for you. I'm building this for you. The only way you get the information is you got to stick with me, because I have to build it. This is not a gossip station. This is not, where you can come in and it's right in your lap. No, this is a classroom. Hello, somebody. Now stick with me. If you're here, stay here. You're going to get something. I promise you. Listen to this. Listen to this. Erickson maintains that it was not possible consciously to instruct the unconscious mind, consciously to instruct the unconscious mind, in that the authoritarian suggestions were likely to be met with resistance. Listen to this. Let me read it again for you. And I know you can see it, but it's nothing like hearing something, because it strikes a chord, strikes a vibration, a frequency in us when we hear something, which is why we were doing the breathing technique, so I can open you up so that your pineal gland would be stimulated, so that you can catch this. Listen to this. Erickson maintained that it was not possible consciously to instruct the unconscious mind, in that the authoritarian's suggestions were likely to be met with resistance. The unconscious mind, listen to this, listen what Erickson says. The unconscious mind responds to, and remember that our subconscious or our unconscious mind holds 95% of our information. Your subconscious does, not your conscious. Our conscious mind only holds 5% of the whole setup. That'd be like if you're on a computer, you know how you have a computer and then you only have so many bytes on that computer, and when those bytes are filled up, you can't put anything else in there. That's how the 5% works in our consciousness. So look at this. So the unconscious mind responds to, watch this. The unconscious mind responds to openings. It responds to openings. Are you open? Y'all know how we get open? Oh man, she wide open. Oh, he wide open. They wide open. That's how they get into you. Why? Because your level of unconsciousness is open. It's not guarded. And once it's open, it's easy to insert information in there and program you and get you to respond to that programming. Because why? They're going to touch something that you resonate with. And because you resonate with it doesn't mean that it's good. It means that it could be not so good, and that it could be nefarious, and it can lead you in the wrong direction. Okay? So think on that. Now, it also needs opportunity. The subconscious needs openings. It needs opportunities. It also deals with what? Metaphors. Why is it dealing with metaphors? Because metaphors open you up. Metaphors stretches your mind. A metaphor is for the purpose of revealing scattered information, scattered pieces and parts that you must put together to get the picture, right? Or different sayings, different words that you have to put together because they're scattered to make them make sense. A metaphor. Because it's what? Getting you to say one thing but you mean another thing, or to see one thing but you need to see another thing while you are seeing these metaphors. So what is it doing? It is tapping into the very intuitive capabilities of your mind. It's opening up your mind so that something can be inserted. And because it is indirect, you don't know that they are inserting something else behind what they are pretending to be doing. So now they give you a suggestion, you follow it, and you don't even know why you are following it. You don't even know why you are doing it. Why? Because they tapped into you. Why? Because you were open. You gave them an opportunity, and they sent you one of those good metaphors to deal with, to get caught up with. Also deals with symbols. What is one of our favorite sayings? We deal with what? Signs and what? Symbols. Because we know that on some level we're going to what? Resonate with it. That it's going to touch something in us. But in that it touches something in us, we should be in control of our thoughts so that we can either accept it or deject it or reject it. Because we know that it isn't good for us. That we can't take that and use it for our advantage. Because if we allow you to download that in us, it's going to allow you to control us. See, knowing the difference. If you don't know that this is being done to you, you can't stop it. Putting you up on free game. I'm telling you what they're doing to you. I'm telling you that the government, marketing, and everyone else uses this model by Erickson. You don't know it. And then I guarantee you, if there's others that know it, they're not going to teach it because they really can't frame it. Because why? It eludes them. They're caught up in it. Because you know what they think? They think that they are the ones that are utilizing it when they are the real participants in it. That's what's amazing. Are y'all with me? Hey, Jewel. Hey, Shawnette. Hey, Portis. Jamal. Hey, Kiana, Sergeant at Arms. I couldn't see you guys on here. Hey, Jewel. Hey, sir. Okay, so let me move on with this. Also, it means contradiction, and if you look in the brackets, that's my emphasis. My emphasis in the bracket. That in order for this to happen, there needs to be contradictions. Look at that. Y'all see that? There needs to be contradictions. Contradiction is what? Creating conflict in one. Creating conflict in you is to what? Cause misdirection. To send you in the wrong what? Direction. So as to what? Mislead you. To do what? To cast a spell upon you so that they can lead and guide you in the direction that they want you, so that they can get you to do what it is that they want you to do. Right? This is all of this is to cast a spell upon you. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Let me give you this last little bit, and then we're going to do a little work and get out of here. How about that? When y'all see that, put those emojis out there for me. Okay. Here we go. So, effective hypnotic suggestion then should be artfully vague. Look at this. Prince of Peace. They said effective hypnotic suggestion then should be artfully vague. Look at that. Vague. If something is vague, it is hard to be what? Seen or detected. Right? To be vague with it. Because when something is vague, it's going to open you up to your own interpretation of it. When it opens you up to your own interpretation of it, then you are caught up in the spell. Now you are following what they want you to follow because now you're what? Open. Listen to me. Again, effective hypnotic suggestions there should be awfully vague, leaving space for the subject to fill in the gaps with their own unconscious understanding. Look at that. There it is. Even if they do not consciously grasp what is happening. So when it's vague, you can't grasp what's happening. You're only being led by what is being suggested to you. And you're filling in the blanks, and those blanks that you're filling in is incorrect. It is only to lead and guide you into the trap, into the spell. Okay. So the skilled hypnotherapist constructs these gaps. Wait a minute, who does it? The skilled hypnotherapist constructs these gaps of meanings in a way most suited to the individual subject. Look at that. So they're going to construct it in a way that is suitable to you. In other words, that you will receive it, you'll download it, and you'll work with it. That means that you took the spell. The spell took in you, rather. Okay? In a way which most likely to produce the desired change. So they're trying to get you to react and behave in some kind of way, right? The hypnotic drink, because the hypnotic drink deals with your behavior, how elegant you are, or how hoodish you are, right? Okay. All right. Number one, KP is in the house. Yes, indeed. So, to produce that desired what? Change, right? Okay, look, let me give you just a little bit more, and then we're going to do this work. We're going to go into this work. I'm going to literally cut away. Hey, Kizzy, I'm going to literally cut it away. I'm telling you, listen to me. I brought another weapon. I'm giving you this information because I'm returning to you your cognition, the key to your cognition, the key that allows you to turn it back on, jumpstart it, and release every thought that isn't your thought, and to cast down every spell that has been casted upon you, and bring your imagination back into your own authority so that you can use your own creative ability. This is what we're going to do today. It's going to happen because it is supposed to happen. Let me give you the last little bit of this, and we're going to move into this work. Is that all right? Okay. Stick with me. Okay. All right. Now remember, we're dealing with covertness. What we're going to do today, the work that we're going to do is we're going to have to be covert. We're going to have to sneak up on our emotions. We're going to sneak up on them because what has happened is there's a spell that has been cast upon us. There's information that's been inserted in us that tells us that we have to feel a certain way when someone says something to us because we have been emotionally scarred. But I promise you today that we're going to cut it away. We're going to covertly sneak up on it. Yeah. That's why I've been having this conversation with you to get you there. Oh, we're going to get there. Now, listen to this. For example, the authoritative would say, you will stop smoking, is likely to find less leverage on the unconscious level than you can become a non-smoker. Now, look how they juxtapose that. The authoritative one says that, listen, you will stop smoking. That's going to give a little pushback. But the Ericksonian one would say, you can become a non-smoker. What is that? That's permissive. That is asking for your permission to lead you to where I want you to go, when the authoritative one is saying, I'm telling you where I want you to go. But the other one is saying, let me, you know what? You can really become a non-smoker. What happens is you become open. They just opened you up. Right? Language. You got to check the language out. Okay? Now, and it goes on to state that, look at this. The first is a direct command to be obeyed or ignored. And notice that it draws attention to the act of smoking. Now let's look at the second one. The second is an opening, see? The second is an opening. One is being, in the brackets, that's my emphasis. One is being what? Accessed. You're being accessed. An invitation to possible lasting change without pressure, and is less likely to rise or raise resistance. You're not going to get resistance when you're being permissive. And this is how marketing is carried out on you. It is permissive. It is actually getting you to volunteer your own thoughts so that you can have a spell cast upon you, so that you can't rethink what you thought, so that you can think. So your thinking capabilities are now offline, and you're being what? Guided by what? A spell. And within those spells are what? Certain commands to create what? A level of behavior in you, so that you will behave a certain way. Okay? All right. Now, to close this out, Richard Bandler and John Grinder identified this kind of artful vagueness as a certain characteristic of their Milton model. A systematic attempt, watch this, to codify Erickson's hypnotic language patterns, to codify it, to code it, to put it into certain codes, and to certain ways of doing things. Marketing, government outlets, all kinds of things, to codify it so that it can be utilized to what? Cast spells upon you, so that they can control what? Your thinking. Right? Well, how do they get an opening in us? Most of us are accessed because we've been scarred. And one of the easiest access points is through our emotions. Emotional scars. Right? Y'all know we've been scarred emotionally, and really there hasn't been any real work done on that because it's too painful. And we need help. Some of us, we don't want help because there is this new thing saying that only you can work on you, only you can help you, only you can do the shadow work. I beg to differ, and I push back, because sometimes we need help. I'm here to help. I want to help you, and I want you to help me, and I want us to help us. Because they carried out machination upon our minds so that we can't think. We can't even think how to really establish real relationships. We can't even think how to really love and receive love because we've been emotionally scarred. Y'all about ready? Y'all about ready? Y'all about ready? Come on, family. If you're in the room, make some noise. If you're in the room, come on, hit those emojis for me. If you're here, hit those emojis. Yes, number one, KP said, phew. Yes, indeed. Y'all ready to go to work? Now, here's what we're going to do now. for you, for me, and for us, we're going to have to open ourselves, because I'm providing a safe environment for you to do it for you. I'm returning your thoughts back unto you as I'm returning mine back unto myself. And then we are going to collectively think together for our wholeness. Watch this. We're going to do it covertly. I got my weapon. I'm going to bring my weapon out and show it to you in just a second. I'm going to do some cutting. Get ready. Get ready. I'm about to do some cutting. Come on, hit those emojis for me. Hit those emojis. Hit those emojis. Come on, family. You might want to stick around if you want some shadow work done. Come on. Hey, Marshall. Come on, family. Come on, stick around, stick around, stick around. Here we go. We're about to make it happen for you. We're going to do it covertly, though. Hold on a second. Give me a second, family. Give me a second. Y'all hold on, fam. I'm coming. I'm coming. Give me a second. Give me a second. We got to move steadily. We got to do this covertly. All right, stick with me. Give me just a second here. Stick with me. Stick with me. Stick with me, fam. Y'all ready? Y'all ready, fam? Come on, we're going to cut away. We're going to cut away. Come on, covertly. Come on. We're moving stealthily. Come on. I need you to sneak up on it in your mind. Come on, fam. Go to it now, and we're going to cut away the pain. We're going to cut away the pain. Greetings, fam. Yes, of course. I am your host with the most. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. How many of you could sense that, could feel that? Now, over the coming days and weeks and months, today, tomorrow, and beyond, you're going to be feeling your healing. You're going to feel the help where you've been unable to do what you need to do by yourself. You're going to feel the help because I'm with you. Even until the end, I'm with you. Those of us that carry real power, we have the ability to deal with metaphors, similitudes, symbols, and to cause things to supernaturally happen. I decree and I command and I assure you that something supernatural happened for you today. Something supernatural came into your presence, came into your awareness, has touched your cognition. Today is a day that the key that someone stole from you has been now returned unto you. Now, take advantage of this information. Now, rewind, reset, reframe, restructure. Come on, family. Today is your day. It's a brand new day of all days. Come on. Come on. You're most welcome, Stephanie. Yes. Come on, the energy is yours. Come on, take it. Take it. Come on, let that inner child out. Come on, now the inner child is protected. The energy that you needed, the information that you needed to hear, the information that you needed imparted has been released to you. Now you can do the work. Now, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Now this happened. Come on, it's been cut away. Now do your work today. Now do your work today. It's all been cut away. Now do your work today. It's all been cut away. Do your work, do your work, do your work. It's all been cut away. Yes, that's right, Lavelle, the keys. That's right, Vanessa. That's right, Kizzy. Where y'all at? If you're in the room, say something. Yes, indeed. Yes. Today is your day. Yes. Yes, Sergeant at Arms Canada says shadow work pays off today. And so it is. Asheo, Asheo. Yes. Everybody good? Yeah. Sometimes when you're doing that work, you may have to hold a little long, but it's okay. Right? Because you can get what you came for. And I'm quite sure you want what you came for, right? Just checking this timeline before we get out of here, fam. Most welcome, Sergeant at Arms. Most welcome, daughter. If y'all go back and listen to the information, I'm telling you. Thank you all. Thank you all. It's going to set in even more. It's going to set even more and give you even more of an epiphany. Give you more information. Right? So listen, of course I've reached that space, place, and time where I must say, hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. Meditate upon it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. One love. Eternal life. Peace. Power. Prosperity. And excellent health. Shalom Aleichem Mishpachah. Peace be upon you, family.